Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Speedrun Sundays. VOD watchers, hope you're doing well. I would appreciate it if you would lurk and subscribe. But other than that, I've already practiced, alright? We're just gonna probably just jump right into run. Sorry for starting a little bit late stream, but I feel I practiced quite a bit this week compared to what I usually do, and I got a pretty good feeling about today. I got a pretty good feeling. So we're just jumping right in. Just gonna go do some runs. The goal is to get a low 3x, and if I get a 2x, that's a bonus, but I'm not gonna go for a 2x because there's other categories I want to do and try. My face looks red. I don't know why. My neck is like cream cheese. Oh, summer needs to come, dude. Oh my god. Anyway, enough about looking at myself. Yeah, let's just jump right into runs. I got the mention room set up already and things like that. Alright, I hope everybody's had a good old weekend. Alright. I feel like I'm forgetting something, and I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure I'm fine, though. Everything's streaming. Everything's good. Yeah. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. First run of the day already. We're jumping into it. I practiced for about half an hour before stream started, and I remembered what I was going to do before I started stream, which was clean my glasses. I have a whole ton of dust and smudge on these suckers, and well, that really helps when you're speedrunning, is when you have dirty glasses, taking wide turns and stuff like that. Now, my movement isn't the greatest, but I was doing pretty well with the tricks. All my time save is really at the end game anyway, so it's kind of unfortunate, really. But oh, and I meant to do fade skip, but that I'll do that. There we go. What's up, Hively? Been waiting all day. Aw, man. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the good luck. I hope that I will do you proud. Hope everybody's been doing well. ROLLY? I can't believe I forgot to do fade skip, dude. I'm so out of the loop on the strats. On the top runner strats. Oh man, after this run, I'm immediately cleaning my glasses. I forgot about that. They are dirty. I hate glasses, though. I started wearing glasses only a year ago, so I grew up with beautiful eyesight, and then I got astigmatism, and then the world just stopped going well for me after that, you know. But I assume that it'll take me about like half an hour to warm up my movement and stuff like that. But I mean, by the end of like last stream, I was like really tuned in. Like I was cooking. So I hope that I reach that state a little bit earlier. Because I really want to move on to other categories and stuff like that. I want to move on to Warpless and see what's up with that. Xbox might still be faster with Warpless, we don't know. But grew up with terrible eyesight, wearing glasses is wearing clothes. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, listen, I can't complain because, like, you know, I'm sure growing up with glasses may have been tough. I don't know. I feel like I would watch shows like Arthur on, like, PBS, and they'd call him, like, Four Eyes and stuff, and I'd be like, well, that's not cool. Thank God I don't have to deal with that. He was, like, the only kid in the school that wore glasses, though. That's kind of not normal. Oh, what a horrible hook cycle. Not horrible, but I was spoiled. As a kid, I was spoiled. I was spoiled, and I didn't have to wear glasses. And it was awesome. Actually, when I was younger, I thought glasses made you smarter, so I did want to wear glasses, but now I know I am smarter because I wear the glasses. And honestly, not mad. Alright, let me clean my glasses. This is getting bad. Sorry about that. What an anticlimactic start to the stream, but dude, listen, man. Vision's important. I kind of look weird without glasses, honestly, now. But I could still, like, see pretty much fine. I think I'm barely legal to drive. I'm barely legal. That sounds fucking horrible. Oh, the internet has rotted my mind away. Didn't get an eye exam until you were 18? That's basically the same thing. You're living the same way as me, man. I kind of wish I didn't get glasses, though. I feel like my eyes are worse now that I have worn prescriptions, so, like... I don't know. That's some conspiracy theory shit, though. The eyeglass companies... They're destroying our vision. But, I don't know. I haven't gotten a new prescription in a while, though. I feel like I don't need one. When I needed glasses, I definitely did need glasses, though. My eyes were always, like... Because I would squint so much, my eyes were just, like, always heavy. But also, I was in high school, and I never got good amounts of sleep. Is that good? I think it's good. Alright. I need to clean my rag here. It's pretty gross. Okay. Let's do fight skip. Oh, dude. What the fuck? My Wii has shifted. Every time I unplug my controller, my Wii shifts or whatever. You didn't get glasses until you were 27? Like this year? I feel like it's usually once you're just kind of born with bad eyesight. I feel like you don't usually get glasses when you're older until you're like elderly, but I don't know, maybe us digital natives, Gen Z Zoomers, we're just shrekking our eyesight. That is actually probably the most Zoomer thing I could have said was shrekking our eyesight. Oh man. I love it. Living up to my generation stereotype. Bad but stable. That's fair, honestly. I would rather have like bad eyesight that isn't getting worse. You know? I feel like that's a plus. What's worse is that there's no like way to undo it. That's like the part that kind of sucks, but at least as far as I know. I am not a licensed medical professional. Please do not listen to me. Holly, Jesus. I need to get out of here, Holly. Come on. Because mine started going bad 5 years ago. Dude, I don't know. I don't know. It's really funny. You can go back on my channel and you can see me without glasses. I basically started speedrunning right before I got glasses. It was interesting. I feel like I look weird now without glasses. But then, like, in high school, I never wore them. So when I see people after high school, they think I'm, like, a completely different person. I have a beard. I clean-shaved in high school. Like, I didn't wear glasses. My hair's longer. I've lost a lot of weight. I'm slowly fucking hating my life. Sorry, let's be a little more positive here. That was just a mistake, and I won't make that mistake again. See? We're positive here. Yeah, I've heard about that, actually. We talked about that I'm on a podcast called Even Though Nobody Asked, and I ranted about glasses on there. But it's like a few $1,000 though, so maybe when I'm a super rich YouTuber, no. I don't know, maybe when I'm older I'll get it. I feel like you want to do it at like a good time though. Like right now my eyesight isn't horrible, right? And I can use glasses, but there might be a moment where it gets so bad where I'm like, you know what, let's just invest in this like procedure, you know? Had like a headache for the couple days, but probably... Oh, yeah, that's like my roommate in college, like... He probably should have worn his glasses way more often. I remember one time we were, he was drunk in our living room and he got his glasses and he was like, "Oh my God, I can see so well. Wow, look at the TV. Oh my gosh, I didn't know my eyesight was this bad." And it's like, yeah, no shit. Like maybe you should have been wearing glasses, dude. It was so funny. Good times, college. I think what really did it for me was like, I didn't grow up with computers that much in terms of like a desktop, but like I grew up with a fucking iPod, dude. And I put that shit right to my fucking face. I wanted that shit. I wanted that tiny screen to be full screen, you know? Like I wanted the whole field of my vision to be nothing but like Vanoss Gaming and Game Grumps. That was like my middle school experience right there. And that's probably what did it. Your dad got it, doesn't he? That's cool. That's cool that that even exists, you know? Like, that's crazy. We need some, like, scientist Ivy League graduate to, like, make that shit free somehow and, like, optimize it. Let's optimize eye surgery, dude. What's the gold split on... What is the world record holder's SOB on LASIK eye surgery? That would kind of be goated. I was just a bitch. I could have gone for it. Alright, dude. Jesus. Donut's just like me for real. He's like, move on. Strain to your brain. That'd be awesome. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows what the medical world will be like in a few years. Not too bad. Nice. Hooray! Yay! That was really good. It's because Brody was here, dude. You gave me good luck. Thank you. Hope you've been doing well. What's up, Aegis? Thank you for the good luck as well. Hope everybody's had a good weekend. This weekend kind of flew by for me. I was working on things I did not think I would be working on this weekend, but nonetheless, we made some progress. Oh, I thought I deleted that gold. Darn. Maybe it didn't save. My hedge 1 gold was not right. Ugh, and I'm immediately losing time here because I got this jump in my PB. It really stinks. All my time saves in my PB, so I probably think that every run is going to be shit. And, it's just not true. I'll probably be like -1 or something. Well, now I'll definitely be -1. I should just honestly expect to lose that snack when I don't get the second. You gave me British luck. I see that. Now I'm in the red, so it makes sense. Well, at least I'll look. My Bloody Valentine? That's pretty cool. I had a friend in high school who was really into that band. I wonder how they are now. Sup? Sup, Thunder? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. That's my favorite room in the whole speedrun. You just run straight down. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, let's see this sick, nasty Void Warp. Wow. Cool. Alright, don't mess this up, please. You almost did. You almost did. But you didn't, and you're a good boy for doing that. Is it weird to call yourself a good boy? Maybe I shouldn't do that. Alright, also, sorry I can't look at chat. These levels are kind of extreme. These levels I gotta, like, make 300,000 cycles, and it's kind of hard for me to read chat and stuff. Well, I missed a snack there, which sucks. And I was... Actually, that makes sense. I was a little slow to get that snack by the caveman. I should probably be a lot more aware of my snacks coming up here. I want to make sure... I want to have at least 798 when I enter Creepy for the second time. Because then I won't... Honestly, if I'm like 1 snack down though, that won't be that bad, but... I actually don't know the minimum amount of snacks I'm supposed to lose in a run. I never really counted that out. Alright, I'm gonna try and do this jump at the end here. I was practicing it. Oh, darn. I wasted time. Okay, well I did the jump, but I'm not even saving time because I lost my A input there. I don't even know how to explain what happened, but that's okay. Wow, I can't believe we're already here, bro. I've really practiced the fuck out of Creepy Early, so I hope that my efforts will pay off this stream. Not saying I'll get it in a few seconds, but it's definitely the most comfortable I've been with Creepy Early since, like, I played on Xbox. Which is pretty cool. I want to do other categories with Creepy Early. I probably won't do all of them, but I think it'd be cool. I really want to make, like, commentary videos. Where, like, I just show my run and I just, like, speak over, like, the game and what I'm doing. Okay. Nice. Alright. I don't even know how I lost time there, but whatever. Alright, just be chill, bro. Nice. Dude. What the fuck? Oh, dude. That's so annoying. Why is this not working? Ugh, whatever. I thought I did enough, but I guess I kept underdoing it. Oh, I'm not in the fucking practice mod. I got really smooth with that. I promise you, I've been practicing it, I promise. Watch, I'll do it first try now. I need to stop doing that. I keep thinking I'm on the practice mod. That's really good, though, that we got a pretty good pace run right at the beginning of stream. Stop! Stop! I can go full left. I'm just gonna stick with what I know. Oops, I hit down. God, fuck the deep head, dude. Whatever. I guess it'll give me some more practice for, Oh, I see. Oh my god, dude, I'm so used to practice mod. That shows you how much I've practiced this week, is that I keep doing the prompt to, like, reload the level really fast. Like, that's just where it's at. But of course, the thing I've practiced the most this week is the thing that still killed the run. It's kind of annoying. Okay. Holy moly. What's up, Summer? How's it going? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do, except I usually do, there we go. That's what I usually do. And usually that works. But, I don't know, maybe the nerves just got to me. I'm surprised that worked. Cool. I'm doing alright. The weekend's just gone by really quick, but, let me do Fade Skipo. For a second, I was about to unplug my capture card, which would have been really bad. My capture card is kind of a bitch. Alright, there we go. Probably a camera thing, yeah. But, Summer, we have just gotten a really good pace run, so hopefully I can play the game right. What I meant to say was hopefully I can get a run today. Or a PB today, rather. All sorts of whack. I'm kind of thirsty. I hope. I really want to do... I want to see what's up... Dude. See, my adrenaline's going now because we had that run right at the start, so... It was clean, and then I guess everything I learned this past week just fell into the toilet bowl, bro. It was bad, and I don't get it. But what are you gonna do? But yeah, I don't know what else I want to do after this other than Warpless, but I don't know. I don't want to stick around with Frights for that much longer because I want to like speedrun other games, like Unmasked specifically. I want to get better at all levels in that game and make some videos about Unmasked. But then otherwise, maybe Sonic Heroes. Or Rabbids. One of those two games, like a non-Scooby game, I think would be fun to try and speedrun. I kind of want to just meet more like people in the speedrunning sphere a little bit. Get trolled by a mastermind. That is a Coley classic, so just started trying to speedrun this game after watching your video. Any tips? Well, assuming that... I have assumed that you've gone to speedrun.com and you've looked at, like, tutorials and stuff for this game and things like that. But otherwise, I think you will soar really far ahead if you think about... I feel like most of the time when people start running this game, they underestimate how many snacks they miss. So, like, always keep an eye on, like, how many snacks you're actually collecting and how many you're missing. Because usually it's not worth going back for like one snack that you've missed, but if you do that like 20 times, then you've lost 20 snacks, you know? And then I think the other thing is also just general movement. Like, I think what separates like a beginner from like more of like an established runner is like their movement. Like seeing how long like Scooby charges for, and like how we don't rub up against like walls or anything like that. The lines that we take. Those little attention to details can help over time. But otherwise, when you're just starting out, like Scooby snacks. When you're just starting out, I think the biggest hurdle's like the tricks so far. But once you got a hang of the tricks, like it's the other mechanics of the game you got to think about, like actually being good at the game. Unlike me. But hopefully that helps, and hopefully you get some times you're proud of. And don't play on PS2, yeah. I play on, like... If you have a computer, you can get Dolphin Emulator. It's probably the best way to start playing this game is on Dolphin Emulator. So... Yeah, Unmasked Hundo... I don't know if I would do Unmasked Hundo. Maybe I should just get a time on the board. I've never really looked into it. I don't remember who I was talking to that was kind of shitting on that category. I think it might have been Sin. But when I was doing any percent, I was like, you know what? I don't think Hundo would really interest me that much. But I don't know. I really want to get a better all levels time though. I would go back to any percent, but like that just is such a crazy boss rush category that it might as well just be like just straight up RNG. So what's up, Hype? Thank you. I hope you're having a good weekend as well. Hope you're chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, and shooting some b-ball outside of the school. You would be, if you did Creepy Early on PS2, Hively, you would probably be the first person to do a run on PS2 with Creepy Early. Because you could do, that's the cool thing about this, is like, even though it's called GameCube Creepy Early, like, we only call it GameCube Creepy Early because that's like what the top runners want to run on is GameCube, so. But you can do it on all categories. You can do it on every version of the game, which is kind of cool. So if you're playing on like French PS2 for some reason, maybe because you're French, I don't know. Duh, Coley, wow. Oh, I wonder why somebody would be playing on the French PS2 version. Maybe because that's the language they speak, you dummy. Anyway, sorry. But yeah, you can play it on that game too. It's cool. Pretty relaxed Sunday so far. Thought I'd finally swing around to one of you. Oh, that's awesome, man. Oh, I'm glad you could stop by. That's super sick. Oh, dude! Dude, why'd you have to watch this stream, man? You could have watched any other stream. No, I'm just joking. I'm doing horribly right now. I had a really good run, and then I didn't. And then I can't do Fate Skip. Oh, wait, so I might as well just quit the game right here. Hey, did you guys know... Hold on. Wait, actually, I'm just gonna let this play out. I learned something this week that I did not know was a thing for all GameCube games. It's not really useful in Frights at the moment. But look at my input display. So I could just unplug the controller, right? And it does this, which is faster. But you can hold down plus... Or it's plus X and Y. That disconnects your controller. Did you know? Did anybody know that? And also, my input viewer goes crazy, but... Isn't that crazy? That disconnects your controller. If you hold down plus X and Y... Isn't that crazy? I didn't know that. That works with every game, though. So, like, I can... If I hold left and I do that, though, and I, like, let go of one of the buttons... See, now my stick is, like, drifting because I set it to a different neutral. But if I go like this and I set it back, it's fine. Isn't that crazy? I didn't know that! So interesting. I was watching a commentated run of Twilight Princess, and they do that in that game to do, like, a frame-perfect map glitch. And he was like, oh yeah, that's just, like, a basic GameCube thing. I was like, what? That's crazy. No, please don't stop watching my stream, please. I told it to Mortal, and he couldn't think of anything that really worked with it. Because the problem is that with this game, like, when you hold down pause, or when you unplug the controller, it brings up the pause menu. So, it's pretty limiting with what you can do with it. Unless you could do something in, like, the save machine. Because that's, like, a different menu on it. 850 skip, yeah. It's honestly criminal how, like, all this Shaggy storage shit, where if we just had a better level with Shaggy storage... Oh, man. It's kind of a bummer. It's a bummer how many levels we could do Shaggy storage in if just the levels were better. If just Shaggy was basically placed first. Also, jumping around, Scooby. Holy crap. Holy guacamole. Also, what's up, Swift? I don't think I said hello. You do that in Smash Journey sometimes? I know a lot of people knew about that. I just didn't. I did not know that. It's cool, though. I don't know if it'd be useful in, like, any other GameCube game I run, like Unmasked. Unmasked is really the only GameCube game I run other than this game. See, I really need to up my speedrun repertoire, man. I need to speedrun more games. I would ideally like to stick with GameCube games, but... maybe PC. PC's pretty easy as well. My setup right now is just the best for GameCube games. Am I making Rat Cycle? I am. Alright, let's think about what you're doing before you press buttons, Coley. That's how you play video games. Sonic Heroes? Yeah, I like Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes is probably my favorite Sonic game. For no reason. It's actually a really not good Sonic game, but I'm just nostalgic for it. Sonic Heroes could be the best Sonic game if they, like, put time into it. But Sega was kind of going crazy when they were making that game. Do I have any pets? No. My mom did not want pets growing up because she knew that she would be the person to take care of them and clean them. And honestly, she probably would have been if we had pets, so I can't even blame her. But when I was super, super young, like, I barely remember we had a dog named Brindle. It's like a Beagle German Shepherd hybrid. It was a stray. My dad, like, found her. But since then, since Brindle, nope. No more dog, no more cat, no more nothing. I guess my brother had hermit crabs for a little bit, but they didn't really stick around for that long. I really would want pets, though. Here, I'm gonna practice this for just a sec. I very much so question, like, how I would even do taking care of a pet. Like, I'd have no idea what to do. Okay, cool. All right. That's like, there was one time I was visiting family in Illinois, and they wanted me to pick up their dog. It was like a dachshund. And I was like, how do I do this, bro? How do I pick up this dog? I felt like its ribs, and I was like, bro, I don't want to, I feel like I'm about to kill this guy. I feel like I'm about to break his ribs. Like, I don't know why, this is just weird. And I barely had the gusto to do it. Not that I was afraid. I was afraid of like hurting the dog. I wasn't afraid of like the dog itself or like anything like that. Like, I don't know. I will probably drop my baby when I'm a dad. It's just gonna happen. The first kid is screwed. I'm so sorry to my future firstborn child. Like, it's gonna be bad. But I don't know. Maybe when I'm older, I'll be wiser. Maybe I'll have picked up more kids in my day. That sounds really fucking weird. We're gonna back that one up. You have a parrot sitting on my shoulder. That's awesome. I don't know if I'd want... Don. That's, honestly, I can't even blame Don. That's me. It's a me thing. I feel like birds get loud. I don't think I'd like birds. To own birds. I think I'd get annoyed pretty quick. I'm trying to think of, like, what... I think, in terms of a dog breed, like... I wouldn't mind, like, a Corgi. Or any, like, hypoallergenic dog that isn't, like, just, like a classic poodle. I feel like those are kind of just snooty dogs. Big Man Blastoise. What's up, Connor? How you doing, brah? You have a parrot? A Sun Canur. Named Horse. Very loud. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be down for all that. But I respect the owners. They are very patient people, I'd assume. Also, I feel like I would just say some crazy shit, and then the parrot would, like, keep saying the crazy shit, you know? Get a cat? No. Dude, if I'm getting a cat or a dog, I'm getting a dog. I'm a dog guy. I like dogs way more. Cats are chill, but for some reason... Whatever. The movie on GameCube has a random chance to get infinite loads. What a shitty game. No, I'm just joking. What do you mean, infinite loads? I haven't even looked at the movie speedruns lately. Like SpongeBob SquarePants movie game. I think, like, the last thing I watched in that game was when Purple, like, is basically so close to a sub-hour. Like, I understand why one would not go for the sub 1 hour, but at the same time, it's like, dude, you're so close. Get the sub 1 hour. I don't know. I don't really know Purple that well, though, so I don't know. Like, he was probably busy. That's how it goes. You guys are gonna make PS2 Creepy Early happen? Y'all are committed to some bits. We're about to just see a wall of PS2 runners on the SRC leaderboards. Those birds are the loudest of the parrots, the Sun Canors. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Clean. What baby do? You have a quacker? For a second I thought that said, or Quaker. Maybe it is Quaker. It's definitely Quaker. There's no CK in it. Bro's got oatmeal. Ah, criminal. Ugh. I made like a ghost diver noise here. Ah, stop. Okay, cool. Alright, we're out of there. I really hate that I skipped splits. It's kind of annoying. I'm kind of tempted to just put them in. I'm glad that Holly was terrifying. Honestly, she already is kind of terrifying. Like, I took the picture and I was like, wow, she's already kind of just like... She's like a living puppet. She's like Slappy the Dummy in a weird way, where it's just like, she just stares at you with those blank, vacant eyes and stuff. What's up with my movement right now? I barely made that cycle. No bueno. Dude, it's... Oh, dude, comparing against these splits is so bad. I feel like every run I do sucks now because it's never in green. How... I actually was super confident that would work. Oh, a bummer. He can quack, though? That's awesome. Dude... Why do I keep making that noise? I keep forgetting. Ah, God, dude, I'm so pissed at myself, bro. These splits suck! These splits suck! Oh, dude, why did I have such a cracked beginning game, and then I had such a bad late game? I should've just gotten the 2x last week. But yeah, you know what was... Okay, actually, let me tell you a really fun story about the YouTube thumbnail for this week's stream. So, like... The way I got a picture of Holly's hand to look like she's, like, reaching out for Scooby was when, what's up, Solari? I had to... Oh, shit, what the fuck, man? I'm stupid as hell. I had to take a picture of her hand when her hand... I went to Dolphin Free Cam and did this. I had to fucking be terrible at video games. There we go. All the time lost, so we love it. Cursing like a sailor today, I'm sorry. But anyway, I had to take a picture of her hand when it was crossed behind her. But the way... If somebody walked in my room, it would just look like I was looking up Holly's skirt. Like, that's honestly what it would look like. I was... It's all... It was just... Because of the angle! Because of the angle, I had to get the picture. It just looked like that. And, I was like, wow. And thankfully nobody did when I was trying to get that picture, but I just thought it was really funny. Yeah, it looked really bad. It looked super bad out of context. But it was worth it. I got a decent photo of her hand. I was about ready to just say screw it and just have her hands folded behind her back, but I feel like the hand adds a little more something something. She's not a very emotive person, believe it or not. Like, she kind of just stands there and smiles at you and stares at you kind of weirdly, and then she gives you a map, which is cool, but I mean, like, whatever. I don't know. I can't believe I'm 6 seconds behind. That's horrible. Well, who knows? Maybe we'll... Imagine we tire PB, like, right now. Except I just have a really great end game. Horrible beginning game, really great end game. That would be absolutely poetic and horrible at the same time. That's like poetic in the bad sense, in the tragedy sense. A tall tale Scooby. Quoth the Scooby, nevermore. Alright, just be patient with the pause storage, and don't overthink creepy early. I'm always so afraid that I'm going to warp into Mystery Machine there. My palms are sweaty. Knees weak, arms are heavy. There's Scooby on my sweater already. Scoob Spaghetti! Oh! Give me a break, please, Scooby. Give me a break. Maybe I should just do no reset. Maybe that's what I need to do. Get all the heebie-jeebies out. Dude, what is going on? I'm just gonna do no reset. I really don't know why. I really don't know why I'm having trouble with this. I swear to God, before stream started, I was getting this like 5 times in a row. Like every single time. Like that! There we go! Wow. It's like it's not that difficult. Oh. Oh. Holy crap, dude. I'm about to lose my marbles. I'm about to lose my marbles. I was scared stiff, yes. What's up, Spirit? I'm about to lose my absolute marbles. I'm about to rage against the machine. Literally. Oh, now you want to clip it. Okay. 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 Oh. Ooh. Dude, literally just let your body do the work. Don't even think about it. Just stop thinking about it. Like, literally, just... Look at this. Boom, boom. Nope, don't even think about it. Don't even go boom. Don't even go boom, boom. Don't boom, boom. I'm getting pissed. I'm getting a little salty. I'm getting a little salty. My blood pressure is rising. My sodium levels are increased. I need to get this heebie-jeebies out. I need to get the heebie-jeebies out. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not reading chat. Apparently, I'm having trouble with this trick. Oh my god. Alright, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I need to actually take Kylie's advice here. It's almost like that's the guy who found the fucking clip, dude. It's almost like you should listen to that guy. I don't know. Okay, and that's like, come on, man. Are we back in 2022? What are we doing here? Come on, what are we doing? Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? Oh, it's getting hot in my room. And it's not because I'm in it. It's because my computer's in it. And my computer could heat an entire mansion in Alaska. Oh my god. Dude. I looked up because I was like, God, did you see that, dude? That should not even have happened. That is actually impossible from the constraints of the universe. Dude, it's the salty seawater is like actually insane. It's actually insane. I'm glad Don Knotts is not yapping away at me. He'd have some snarky comments for me, that's for sure. Dude, you are literally... You know what? I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it. Everyone will just wonder what I would have said if I did that. What the fuck? Just... Ah! What happened? And I'm clipping out. Okay. Cool. Keep off the ground! Yeah, and I'm like, Don, you need to not push my buttons today, man. You need to not do that. See, that's what I do, and usually that works, and I don't know why that, like... Oh, look at that, and then that works! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Hey. Scooby, I have had enough of your shenanigans today, and we just started stream. I've had enough, Scooby. We go through the same charade every week, and it never gets better. Even after counseling, the therapist, everything. Oh, and then you miss a snack. Oh, okay, yeah. No, that's fine. It's fine. We didn't need snacks anyway. It's not like I missed a ton. already. No, no, go ahead, do that. I don't care. You don't think I care? I don't care. Why would you care? No, yeah, go ahead, do that. There it is. Look at that ghost diver's like, oh, look, a cookie, and then he walks by it. You know what he's gonna do with that cookie? Nothing. So why'd you leave it there? It's like leaving food at a Salvation Army. Like, who's gonna wear that? Nobody. You don't donate food there, bro. Alright. That tar monster thought. That tar monster had me in his sights, but I was elusive, and it was totally fine. This run is cursed? Dude, this run was cursed. I need to... That's some witchcraft right there. Oh my god. I've never seen a frame perfect before. That's insane. Alright, I'm sorry. I'll get back to reading chat now. We've lost Coley. Dude, honestly, he might as well have. It's been a 5-year brainwashing. It's been a 5-year mind control, like, thing. That's pretty much how it's been. And I... Okay, that was the demon. We exorcised the demon. It's gone now. It's gone. It's out of here. It's out. Dude, I accidentally quit. I did not mean to do that, I swear to God. All the demons are gone. They're gone. It's over. We won. We're back. We're here. We needed just to get those heebie-jeebies out. Alright? We need to get them out. And that was the moment to do it. So we're all good. I said, well, hey, it would not be the first time I rage quit, you know? Oh, Hively, if you thought you were the only person who went insane from this game, then you need to look into some Scooby Doo 900 Frights speedrunning history. Okay? This game will give you the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. This game is a psychedelic trip, and it could either go horribly and damage your brain forever, or it could go great and basically become a daily routine. That's just how that's how it goes. It's a scary, scary, powerful, dangerous thing. And that's just how it is. Also, I just realized that I didn't do Fate Skip, so I don't even get that 1 second advantage. But whatever. I don't need it. This is the PB run, guys. This is gonna be a 1432. I'm calling it right now. 1432. This game will be there mocking you, like the main villain song. This game mocks me every day. Every single day. I look at it on my shelf, and I shudder a little bit. It's like when a demon hears Christ's name, you know? It's like I can just see the Scooby on the case, like his eyes like peer over me, like the paintings and manner. Dude, wouldn't that be sick? Wait, actually, oh my god, that'd be so sick if someone made like a holographic poster of the paintings and manner, but it's like a thing where it's like if you move to one side or the other, it'll like move around like it does. That'd be so cool. I should make that. I don't know how to make that though. But what's up, Mutto? I believe that's how you pronounce it. Roke? Yeah, let's just talk to Shaggy, you know? You don't have anything important to do. Scooby is kind of like a drug, yeah. It's kind of like meth. We are 5 for 5 on talking about meth in this stream now. You're welcome. I had to do it. Also, that was so bad. Ugh, dude, that was like... That cycle was like... If you know, like acid reflux, dude, that's what that cycle felt like to me right now. That was disgusting. There we go. Back in the groove. Oh. Ah! It's fine. I'm not mad. It's fine. I'm not mad. Dude, why does it look like I'm drunk? Like, why is my nose really red? Am I crazy? Like, it looks like my nose is super beet red. I really don't know why. Maybe this game is actually making me physically ill. Also, I want to do Fade Skip. I want to do Fade Skip. Oh, dude, I hate when that... Whoa! Look at my input viewer! I'm not doing that! Whoa!
The grass is always greener on the other side, 'cause you're messing up my lawn.
Oh my. I guess I'm a TAS. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. That is the second time I've ever seen it do that. That's fun. Weird. I wonder if it happened because it was like right in the middle of the load or something. Like frame perfect. I'm TAS. Guys, you caught me. I'm actually been cheating this whole time. What to do when you quit the game while doing pause storage. Listen, this just happens every stream, you know? We have the salty start, and then we cook in the end, you know? I'm salty at the start because that's what I'm putting in the dish, you know? But once I make the dish, it's like a good gnocchi. It's like a ratatouille. It's like a lasagna. Like a... That's all the Italian dishes I can think of. I guess pizza. Is pizza technically Italian, though? Wasn't it actually made in America? But it was by Italian immigrants. I could be completely spreading misinformation about pizza history here, so don't even take my advice. But what I will say is that the best kind of pizza is Detroit-style pizza, followed by Chicago-style pizza, followed by New York-style pizza. Yeah, we need another exorcism. I need to get a bucket of holy water and just submerge my Wii console in it. How to cope with Mastermind destroying your PB. Honestly, I haven't found a cure for that yet. Every therapist I've gone to is just like, dude, you can just have your money back. Like, this ain't gonna help. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. Ice spice. I'm sorry. I just was thinking about something, daydreaming a little bit. Anyway. Just these lulls, you know. I got Doo-pression. I have severe Doo-pression. That's fucked up. We're already an hour into the stream. Welcome back. It's a good time to be drunk because we ain't doing so hot, you know. Maybe that would make me better at speedrunning is if I start drinking. At least just not drinking, Brian. Peter, what are you doing? Meth? Or no, he's just crack. Darn it, we talked about meth so much that I want to reset this run. No PB will be mentioning meth today. Are you sure about that? I'm sure. I'm absolutely sure. You know, guys, I want to do something, alright? I kind of want to troll the VOD watchers. Listen, I've started to put timestamps on all of these VODs and stuff, and I've done it strategically because it gives me a better, like, more people watch through the stream, like, VODs, because there's, like, the timestamps, and they can go to whatever topic interests them or whatever. I wanna fuck with them in some way. I want to title What should we title, like, a timestamp for this stream to, like, get all the VOD watchers to come in, you know? And then we'll just point and laugh at them for being a fool and clicking on that timestamp. It's understandable. I know, but it's predictable, you know? Maybe we should title, I should name a timestamp called I got the PB, and then we all are just like, ha! That'd be funny. If there's a VOD watcher who is, like, watching through this part of the video, though, like, you're cool, alright? Don't be cool. Don't. If you're a VOD watcher and you're gonna put a warning in the comments, like, you suck. This should be illegal. What is, hold on, what is your record on 100% completion? It's like a 146, I think. World record's like a 136, I think. I don't remember. I don't really 100% speedrun this game that much. I kind of kept that as like a chill category. Like a category I don't really take super duper whooper seriously. Same with AMT. Although, granted, when I had interest in running AMT, there was community drama, and then I didn't want to get involved. It did not seem like the time to run that category. And now, yeah, get baited, you silly VOD watchers. Ha! Chat, has he gone too far? What does this mean for LeBron's legacy? I just got rubber band. Coley underscore 02 has gotten rubber band skip. What does this mean for LeBron's legacy? There we go. That's moderately okay. It's a warp game. My this is the beginning of my villain arc. I'm all for it. That was so slow. Good thing I compensated for it. Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Oh! Whoa! Oh! 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 Whoa! Yeah! Okay, I'm done. Dude, I really need to get rid of some of these emotes, bro. Nistani was doing my emotes, and he's the one who put all the boobas and stuff, and... Dude, I don't know. It's bad. It's getting bad. Every time you type no, it's just Arnold's hand. Just being like, no. There we go. It's in lowercase, yeah. This is the run? Oh, dude, you gotta put pressure on me? What the hell? That ain't cool. Alright, if this is the run, then what's the time? You're making a big accusation. Oh, you didn't say it was a good run? Alright, well. 14:32. I kind of feel like that's what my PB is going to be, but... Dude, what are you doing? What on earth? In what universe? Alright, whatever. I feel like I used to actually be, like, cracked at that skip. And now I'm just whatever. Maybe I was just, like, living in a fantasy. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide. Yeah. No escape from reality. We're about to do slam poetry here or whatever. Get like the bongos out. Clean. Oh my gosh! That was very clean. Call me Mr. Clean. Call me the scrub brush from that one cleaning product. Am I going to buy the Switch 2? I don't know. If it's $400, I probably won't right away. I think I may eventually. I think a lot of people are also, because that's the thing, is that it's backwards compatible, And, like, I think once some more exclusives get onto the system, then I'll be a little more inclined to purchase it. But, I don't know. Right now, I don't feel any kind of, like... I don't really feel any kind of need to, go ahead and purchase it. It looks cool, though, and I really hope that it does well, I guess, because I think the Switch... This might be kind of a bold statement. Or, well, honestly, the more I see people say this, the more I kind of think it's a very cold take, but, like... I think the Nintendo Switch might be the best video game console of all time. Like, I mean, just the premise of it is crazy. Like, the only con, in my opinion, is just that it's a Nintendo console, so, like, the graphics aren't up to the gamer standards or whatever, but, like, that's basically the only thing wrong with it. And it's kind of crazy. And if this Switch 2 has, like, base-level PS4 graphics, like all the rumors say, then who knows? I wish Virtual Console was still a thing, though. I really don't like Nintendo Online, like, smorgasbord of retro things. I wish you could still, like, you know... Like, I would love to play, like, other Animal Crossing games or, like, other Zelda games on the Switch. But no, I have to wait for it to be added to the Nintendo Online thing, or some games just aren't even on there. Like, even though I've been spoiled with Twilight Princess on the past 3 consoles, like, I still would, like, the fact you could play things on the go, man! The fact you could play things on the go is cool. I want to play Twilight Princess no matter where I am. And it's a shame. Although, admittedly, the Wii games would be kind of weird. Because, like, motion controls and stuff. Like, I don't think that would be as convenient to play on the go. I forgot what I was doing. I honestly forgot what I was doing. That's my B. My favorite monster token? Probably Black Knight. I'm very nostalgic for Black Knight. Let's try. What am I doing? No, dude! Ah! That really that weird clip really just threw me for a loop, man. It really threw me for a loop, and that made me super confused. Ugh. That was very... I was not expecting it to clip out, and then it did, and I was like, not today, bitch. And then I had that weird... I think what happens there is I'm getting a little too greedy, and I need to be more patient and, like, go further. Yeah. Of course I miss it, but whatever. That won't happen in a run, surely. Alright, well, that was a pretty good pace, though. Maybe just, like, talking about Nintendo makes me play better video games. Kingdom Hearts on Switch. Well, that's the other thing, too, is that it's like... I don't know. I hate cloud system-based games where, like, I like when the game is downloaded and it's on your console, even if you don't have Wi-Fi. Or, like, whatever, you know? I like that. But honestly, like, this is gonna be kind of, like, such a bummer thing to say, but, like... I don't know, as I've gotten older, I've played less video games, you know? Or, like, I'm not as excited to play, like, new video games. Like, this is practically the only game I ever really play on a consistent basis. And it's just because I'm, like, part of the speedrun community, you know? But, like, I fucked with Breath of the Wild. Oh yeah, by the way, I think that got a world record today. But like I loved Breath of the Wild when it came out. That's like my most played Switch game next to New Horizons. And Tears of the Kingdom, I was like, I don't care. I don't know why. I just don't care. I'm not excited for it. It sucks. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Same with like Kirby. Like there's that really cool Kirby game that came out where it's like Kirby Car. And that looked like a really cool game, but I was like, I don't know. I don't know. And like I watched the Direct and I was like, oh, okay, Tomodachi Life, that's awesome. New Rhythm Heaven game, that's awesome. Am I gonna play them? Probably not. And it's a kind of a bummer. It's really a bummer. And I don't know. I really don't know why. I don't know why I feel that way. It's probably a culmination of a bunch of different stuff, but I kind of wish I didn't feel like that. Like video games are a really big part of my life, you know? Like, or at least a big part of growing up. I feel like it's really shaped my personality and who I am. So. Well, that's the other thing is, yeah, like, what I think you're trying to, or what you're also talking about, Summer, is like kind of the nostalgic factor or whatever. But also, like, the kinds of video games they do make are completely different. Like, there were no battle royales when we were growing up. And the single-player experience was much more, like, coveted. Platformers are not nearly as popular, you know? Like, I feel like the only super popular platformers are basically, like, the Nintendo exclusive ones, you know? And maybe the old PlayStation ones, too, like Spyro and Crash, but... I also know that the indie game scene is, like, kind of popped off. And I'm just not really familiar with that, so I'm sure that there's great things happening there, but I just don't know. Okay. Not cool. No, I haven't. That's that card game, right? It kind of just sounded like Magic the Gathering for some reason. I don't know why. But I don't even think I've watched people play it. I just know that, like, it's a lot of people love that game. That's just all I really know about it. It's nothing like Magic? Then, I mean, again, I don't know, I don't know anything about it that much. I kind of used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was in middle school, so, like, my middle school was, like, a K-12 school. Not the most fun time in my life, but I had really great friends, and there was, two people in particular, they were sisters, and they loved Yu-Gi-Oh! They were actually the first people to introduce me to anime, so my first anime I've ever watched, unless you're counting Pokemon, but I feel like Pokemon's kind of in a different realm, was Soul Eater. They really liked Soul Eater, and they showed it to me. But, they fucked with Yu-Gi-Oh! And so I watched, like, a little bit of the very first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! But I never played the games or collected cards or anything about, like, that. I already collected, like, Magic and Pokemon, and I'm glad I stopped when I did, because holy crap. The culture for that is insane now, and, that shit is just really expensive. Are you serious, bro? That sucks. Whatever. I didn't lose any time. Oh, I mean, that's just basically, it's Solari, that's basically, like, every card game, so it's whatever. Oh. Okay, whatever. Lost a bit more time there. I'm kind of bad at that today. Not expecting that. That's a lot more time than I thought. Yeah, I mean, but also just like in general, like it can get kind of expensive to collect them anyway, you know? So I don't know. I would love to get back into Magic though, just because I played that when I was like in middle school and I was stupid as hell. Like, I didn't know algebra, like I didn't know geometry, I didn't know proofs and postulates, and I think I knew how to play chess by that point though. I think I would just understand the game a lot more and know how to make a way better deck. Because I think that was the problem, is I'd always make a really bad deck in that game. Alright, nice. We got all the snacks there. You know what I kind of wish I got into more? Was honestly Amiibos. I feel like I'd much rather collect like Amiibos than Pokemon cards or anything. Ooh, I thought I failed that. That would've sucked. Oh, whoops. Okay. Alright, I'll skip like 3 splits. I forgot about that. I was just in my own head. I was like, la 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 la. I can't do a run without skipping some splits. I'm just trying to be top runner gamer. I'm just trying to split. Alright. Just play cool. And just do what you know, bro. Alright. Okay, whatever. It's like +5. Whoa. Okay, cool. And a gold split. Yippee! Let's see how we do in the later game. Oh, it's just always when I get the nerves for some reason. I get so invested, that's my problem. I get invested into runs really quick. That's another tip for people starting to speedrun. Don't get invested into your runs. Only invest in them, get invested when you actually PB. Thank you, Maru Maru, for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it. Alright, just do what you know. Nice. Oof, man, he really almost got me. Oh, I missed that snack. It sucks. I honestly have not been paying attention to what my snacks have been this run. Nice, we got past that guy. Okay. Alright. It's the last frame perfect that's more important, but it's also a little bit harder, just because either the camera angle or it's probably just the surface of the bulb too is just kind of weird to time a good hit on for a frame perfect hit. Ah, God. I made that mistake last time I was in here. I almost quit the game again. That would have been funny. Alright. This looks like a shit run, but it's really just because, like, all my time saves in the end. Alright, we're missing 2 snacks, that's totally fine. As long as I don't miss any more, I can just pick up the 2 snacks floating behind me. They don't bother learning that. Okay, not too bad of a time loss. I wasn't really sure where the boulders were going to be, so now I know that it's pretty much the same. Hello, Jess. Sorry, I'm like right at the end of the game. Okay, this is what I've been practicing all week. Will I mess up? Surely I won't. Dude. Okay. And then I was too far to the right. Dude, it's just when the timer goes. Okay. That's still first bat, which is like whatever, but I'm pretty sure this has no shot in PBing at all. I've lost. That really kind of annoys me, man. I practiced that so much, and that's what happened. It's because you need to, like, you just need to barely just drop a little bit in RBS, and for some reason, like, turning usually does the trick, but it just didn't that time. It's very strange. Ugh. My golds there are in desperate need to be fixed, but I might as well finish the run just to do so. I'll practice it a little bit before we start the next run, but whatever. This level gave you anxiety when you were 8. The lab level, you mean? I feel like everybody has their own level that kind of gave them anxiety when they were a kid. It's the one guy that does things and stuff and things. What's up, Icy? Hope you're doing well. I found out you can do that clip with control stick, but it's much less consistent. I thought that was actually impossible. Well, you just caught me right at the end of a run that kind of died at creepy, but...
Ready,
My mastermind was not very good either. At least I don't think it was. I feel like I've had like a 116. I don't think I've gotten like a gold split. I think I went a second extra. It kind of happened at a weird time. Trampoline. Oh, Pier or Rec 2. Yeah, that level really sucks. Actually, for the next Scooby video I'm planning, I'm really not looking forward to that level. A bad spawn. Oh, I know why I lost time here last, because I had like some mishap with the enemies. A sub 15 is nothing to whine about, honestly. Not really much to complain about. Alright, I'm pretty sure I have like a... I think this is safe from 2 years ago, so... What do I have? Where have I been? Looks like I did Fishy skip. Okay, so I should still have all the items I need. What are you so baffled about, Mutt? Just hated the fish level? Like Fishy and stuff? Yeah. Thankfully we skipped that. There's actually quite a few ways to skip that level. Now. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's take a gander at what is the deal. So normally I try and do this thing where I turn to the left while landing on it. So then, because Scooby falls for just a second before he actually, like, falls. Like, that time was way too low, but that time it was good. Maybe I just need to go... I was a little bit more to the left, so maybe going more to the right is key there. I should try that. See, now I'm getting like crazy, but... Yeah, maybe that's it. I just need to go a little bit more to the right. Seems to be much better. Xbox RBS was so different. I used to not believe in that, but then I was like, no, it's true. Xbox RBS is much different for some reason. Yeah, they really like to use the sea creature in this game for whatever reason. That's the usual problem. Also, I held R there, which was very strange. Okay, that was height. There we go. Pretty good pace up to that point, though. If I just hit these two tricks and I have like a similar pace, it's basically a free PP. My biggest time save is in creepy. And if I get the other smaller time saves that I have learned along the way, we'll be cooking. Yeah, I can actually, if you want, I can show you guys a really nice way to skip the fishy levels. Here, I'll actually do this. Yeah, like that. So this is why I was excited to play Warpless, but I actually don't know if we'll actually do this trick in Warpless or not. I think we would. I think we still would, actually. But you would want to do this when you get the springs, because you can't get back into this room once you get the springs and go back to Shock where Don Knotts is. So all you need to do is there's a crab and a barrel in the background, right? And when the crab reaches that barrel after it's looped around, then you just fall into the water. But you can't die in the level, so you have to reload the level if you do this. But see the barrel back there? You can clip through the water, and then you do a void warp, where the game puts you back into a level if it senses that you're too far out of bounds. And now you're here at this door, which is behind the fishy levels, and then you can just go right into coast. Just don't go backwards through fishy, because then you have to pay the snack gate, which kind of sucks, but... It's really easy to do. You just, again, if you die in a level, it won't work. Water works differently depending on if you've loaded into a level or not. But you can just go right by that post. I'll just do it one more time for anybody that's interested. But fun fact, I found this particular void warp on my birthday. So next to the post, wait for the crab to get to the barrel, down, boom. It's that simple. It was so simple, nobody found it for many, 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 many years. But I like doing it in Warpless because you get to do that cool Void Warp, and you get to do Creepy early. So, it's kind of sick. Play Mario Kart? Which Mario Kart? PS2 is the only version that can't do it. PS2 water actually works, and it doesn't matter if you die in a level or not. So actually, the only way to do Fishy Skip is a really old way to do it, which me and Mortal call Old Fishy Skip. And the reason why me and Mortal really call it that is because we were the only two people that ever ran, like, with that trick. It's probably the hardest trick you could ever do in Scooby. So, PS2 has a lot of minuses. But it's a way better made game than Xbox. which is kind of good for casual. Market 8 Deluxe. I speedran that game for like 1 day, and then I was like, I'm good. And that was actually the speedrun that's posted to my YouTube channel right now. It was the first time I ever used a capture card, so my audio was doubled. And that was also the first video I ever got disliked. And I wouldn't be surprised if it was from the moderator accepting my run. Because it was pretty bad. Oh, thanks for hanging out, Scott. I'll see you later. Yeah, you want to do this before the... Oh, wait. I kind of forgot about that. Yeah. Sorry, that's a really good point. Yeah, that Fishy... The thing I did to show how you can skip Fishy, you won't have the helmet, and you'll have to do some cringe stuff in Coast 1. But you could always just, like... You could go backwards into Fishy and just get the warp gate, but just know that you'll have to pay that snack gate, which you can easily pay without collecting all those snacks in Fishy, I'd assume. Yeah, that was a pretty good day when I found that Void Warp. That was probably my favorite day of playing this game, for obvious reasons. It's kind of crazy that that was 4 years ago almost now. Because that happened in 2021, right at the end. 2021 was a very pivotal year for this game. And I can't play the game, so... Oh wait, I can just quit. Because I haven't done Fade Skip yet. Or I haven't skipped the Fade. Yeah. 2020 was a really important year as well. I think 2018... Well, am I remembering that correctly? I don't remember when, like, everyone was playing the game where it was, like... Cooper and Summer and Farrah and Baz. And Admiral. I think that was that 2018? That was a really important time for the game. 2020 was an important time for the game. And 2021 was also an important time for the game, even though there weren't that many runners around. Like, a lot was just found. For some reason, the GameCube version just has, like, all these wonderful things on top of, like, having some quicker loads and stuff like that. It's kind of crazy how expensive buying a copy of this game is in some extents, though. Especially, like, an Xbox version. It's kind of stupid. But that's just how it goes. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh my god! Ban, thanks for the raid, man. Hope you're doing well. Unexpected. Anytime somebody raids me, I kind of shudder a little bit because I forget that that's the alarm. So it's just this really loud, like, blaring noise. Hope you're doing well, man. What were you streaming? Amazing alert. Yeah. I made all my alerts like many, many years ago. In fact, my follow alert seems very random, but it's actually a very niche joke that like only a few people would get. Sonic Frontiers, were you like running it or just playing it casually? See, that's the other... See, dude, I love Sonic games. We're talking about, like, me not playing video games as much, unless it's, like, for, like, a video or something else, but, like, I love Sonic, dude. I'm a huge Sonic fan. But when Sonic Frontiers came out, I was like, I don't really care. And I didn't play the game. Casual play? Do you like it casually? Like, is it fun? Something that kind of turned me off about that game was how, like... I like it when Sonic is bombastic and colorful and, like, snooty and attitudey. Like, I was definitely much more interested in the Generations than, like, Frontiers. And, dude, Sonic 3? Peak cinema. Absolute cinema. Nice. Please get it. Oh, nice. I really thought I wasn't going to get it. That is getting old, bro. Of course. I really don't... You know what's frustrating about moments like that is I don't even know how I messed up. Like, it had to have been by the slimmest of margins. Oh, wait, I need to do Fade Skip. So... Oh, this game has insane sound effects. I'm doing this... For anybody wondering why I keep having to do this, it's because when you see me enter the manor, like the first load I do in the game, it skips the usual, like, fade out. It's called Fade Skip. It saves, like, a second. Usually it's not worth it, but for where I'm at right now, it kind of is worth it. It's a nice, like, saving grace. And the reason why I don't have to do it there is because I haven't loaded into a door yet. And I didn't start my timer, so... Cool. Feel about modern games, I just don't care. I'm more excited about ROM hacks and stuff. I don't know if it's just because, like, as a kid, I was more excited, like, nostalgia stuff. It's weird, I don't know. Or wait, what are you talking about? For beating the mastermind, like, intended and stuff? Yep, we're scoobing around. Scuba. Oh, all right, here we go. See how it goes bleh, like that? There's no fade. That saves some time. It's weird. It makes timing things kind of difficult in this game. Like, you know when a load is actually starting when you hear the music stop. And what's really funny is that every version of the game, like every console at least, has like a different timing for the fades. PS2 just has bad loads in general, but the Xbox version had great loads and the longest fade of mankind. Fade skip was like essential if you were running on the original Xbox, but like, it was criminal. The fact they had such long fades honestly made it on par with the GameCube version. Like, in terms of, like, loading time and stuff. Like, the fade assassinated its great, like, loading speed. It's really weird how many differences there are between each version of the game. You could make, like, a movie. Like, a feature-length, long video about all the differences in this game. It would honestly take you hours to clearly... just like summarize all the differences. You had an original Xbox? I'm so sorry. Ooh. No, I'm just joking. But it's surprisingly a lot of like, there's a lot of, I feel like the only people that really like have original Xboxes now are speedrunners, because like a lot of games from this time that also came out on there, it's usually just faster loads. Like BFBB and stuff. Got it as a hand-me-down? That's awesome. I really want to mod mine, but I literally have everything I need except just like a small enough USB stick. That's like the proper format. And surprisingly, those are more expensive. Because, like, who would buy that? Who would buy a really small USB stick for just like a really niche specific purpose? Dude, I jumped way too early. Ooh, Chamber of Secrets. That's a really cool speedrun. My Wii is getting nudged over, bro. That is no bueno. Bro. Whoops! A cleanup on aisle my pants. What's up, Joey? Hope you're doing well, brah. Chevy to the levee, but the levee was brah. Oh yeah, did you guys see that new Pac Man game that was in that Nintendo Direct that was like super dark and stuff? That kind of looks sick. I was like kind of asleep for the beginning of the direct because I was like, oh, you know, another farming sim, oh, another RPG, and then that came out and I was like, wait, is that Pac Man? And then they were like, yeah, it's Pac Man, and I'm like, what the fuck? It was awesome. That is, it was so cool. I was like not expecting that. There's a speedrun category for beating the mastermind. Oh, is there? We haven't really done stuff for like all levels. Or like individual levels, I mean. Just because like, depending on the category, you do each room differently. I guess Mastermind really kind of is the only room that is different. But you do some different... No, it is kind of different how you do that room, sort of. I mean, it technically wouldn't make you go faster or slower. But also just, that would kind of be a shit IL because... the mastermind spawns in a completely random spot every single time, so you're practically just, like, gambling. You're just trying to get good RNG. So... You know what's criminal? Okay, Nintendo Direct. I see THQ Nordic. I'm like, neuron activation. You know what the game is? It's like about an old man and his cane. I'm like, dude. I'm sure it's a good game. I don't know. But, like, dude... Scooby Doo, where is it? You're sitting on gold, bro. You could literally get infinite money, and you're just not doing it. And what I don't know. I don't know. I just don't understand THQ Nordic. Where are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? They're like, let's make a game about a really old guy. But you got Scooby! Please, Warner Brothers, let them do their work. Gonna hook up your Wii again, but maybe buy this game for the GameCube. Well, if you have a... Yeah, if you have a backwards compatible Wii, then... you could do it, bro. It's actually kind of cool how cheap Wiis are, especially the backwards compatible ones. It's kind of cool. They're really nifty little machines, those Nintendo Wiis. Hey, what's up, Namu? Speedrun Sundays! That's right. We've already almost gone for 2 hours. It's kind of crazy. I should probably, like, drink some water. I've been, like, talking basically for, like, almost 2 hours straight. That was really close. Nice. Not as quick as I would like it to be. I'm surprised that worked. Okay. I floundered a little bit there, but I was actually not expecting that to work. I'm probably like +4 or something, maybe a little bit more. That was the most sus pause storage on my end. I'm a little flabbergasted. I guess we'll see. I keep... Oh, dude, I missed some snacks, bro. This kind of sucks. Stop! Oh, wow. Actually, I'm surprised. The only time I've bought a Wii, didn't play GameCube games. Oh, that sucks, dude. Yeah. I've been thinking about getting a Wii U. Because, like, there's some Wii U games I want to play, and it's like a backwards compatible Wii still, you know? It'd just be nice to have. I don't know. I like the Wii U. It kind of, I mean... On one hand, it's great that the Switch has like a lot of like games that were on the Wii U, but on the same token, it makes the Wii U much less more valuable, unless you're like a Zelda fan. But yeah, exactly. It's cool. I don't know what this nose pass will not shine, like Pokemon. Huh? I kind of want to mod my Wii U. I don't really know what you can do with a modded Wii U though. Like, I don't know if it could play, like, other games and stuff like that, or what. That's really annoying. I need to, like, get together with that. Yeah, I feel like there was just no good, like, nobody really took advantage of the gimmick other than, like, Nintendo Land and, like, some of the other Nintendo exclusive games. Like, I feel like indie games really didn't want to deal with it. You know what I'm extremely surprised, though? They never, like, I would have moved, maybe they did, but, like, the U-Draw games would have been perfect for the Wii U gamepad. Like, I don't know why they didn't do that. Honestly, I wonder if they just named the console something different, if more people would have bought it. Because I do wonder how many people just saw Wii U and was like, oh, I already have a Wii. I thought it very wise that they call it the Nintendo Switch 2 to know that it is a new Nintendo Switch, as opposed to, like, Nintendo Switch U or something. But even still, I don't know, like, a new phone comes out. Although phones are kind of different. Phones, it's like, those things are freaking expensive, so you're not expecting to upgrade every time a new one comes out. Unless you're just that techie guy, but... I don't know. I'll have to look into it. That was really close. I've missed like 3 snacks since pause storage. Yeah, it is kind of an odd choice, yeah. Actually, it's kind of crazy how a really unfortunate thing brought the Wii U into my life. My dad was like, he was updating the Wii, and somebody must have turned off the Wii, because then during the update, it bricked the Wii. Like, completely bricked it. So my parents were like, oh, man. Because they used the Wii too, and they were like, well, why don't we just get the Wii U? Because it's, like, the newer one anyway. And it had just come out. Like, it had to have been, like, 2013 or something. And, boy, I'm glad that they did that. And that Wii U is still totally fine. My brother has it. Which slightly annoys me, but... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Dude, oh, I should have just gotten a better grip of the controller port. I can't even be mad at me for that one. Or I can't even be mad at the game. That was just a me problem. I should probably sit up straighter. That run wasn't, like, the greatest thing on earth, though. I forgot to do that. Let me move my Wii, actually. A little closer. There we go. I have, like, a book on top of my Wii to weigh it down a little bit, but it's not the best. Wii U just sounds like mini Wii. Yeah, it kind of does, honestly. Let me hydrate for a little bit here. It's really hot in my room. Piggy, what's up, man? I don't think Mario Party 10 will ever be touched by anybody. Didn't people not like that one? That's like the one where you're in a car, right? Like, I think that game just had a negative reception with even, like, the people who are diehard Nintendo fans, which is practically just anybody who bought a Wii U. So. Also, Wii Fit U seems kind of fun. When I was doing my, when I was doing my Wii Fit challenge for that month, I was debating between Wii Fit U and Wii Fit Plus, but I chose Wii Fit Plus just because it would probably be way more accessible for people to do it if they're actually interested in doing Wii Fit. To get healthier. It was certainly one of the games I played. I mean, everybody says it, but, like, the Wii U kind of, like, died so that the Switch could, like, live. Like, at least looking at it in the past now, like, the Wii U seemed kind of just like a stepping stone for what they wanted to do with, like, gaming consoles in general. I very much agree with Scott the Woz in terms of like that time period. It was so fun to be a Nintendo fan because it was kind of like you were just in your own little corner doing your own fun little thing, and Nintendo was just making fun little games just for you, you know? And maybe that was just because Iwata was there and Reggie was there and just like, you know, whatever. But like now it almost feels like I don't know who the fuck is talking to me in a Nintendo Direct anymore. Like they say their name, I don't even remember their name. They're just another, they're just some corporate guy. Like I don't know who they are, except Miyamoto, obviously. I knew who that guy is, but it's really crazy how like a few people can really change how like something is presented. I miss the Reggie hype trains, man. I miss the Ask Iwatas. It's just not the same anymore. That's like, I really am curious what like once like Miyamoto retires, whoever the guy that makes the Zelda games now retires, when Sakurai retires, like all these super influential devs that have been there since the start of like when Nintendo was making video games, like what is the company gonna be like? Like who are the runner-ups? Who are the people that will be those new influential game devs again? Like, I don't know. Only time will tell. But it's interesting. That was really delayed. I keep getting that weird jump. Oh. Okay, a little slow, but recovered. Not cool. Not cool. What the fuck even happened there? Why did that not even work? Whatever. Is my hair like... Oh, I got a little bouncy... I got a little bouncy curl in my hair. I don't know. I feel like I'm just ranting. I'm sorry. This is probably not very fun. But... yeah, we would like to play. Dude, those ads were so funny. I don't know. I'm really interested in this week's Direct, though. About the Switch 2. That's the other thing, is that the Switch 2's announcement has just been very strange, so... it's like, I don't know. Scooby Doo Night of 100 Frights on Switch 2. That's what they're gonna announce. 100%. You hate this sucking... honestly, like, I haven't really messed that up in a long time. I kind of learned how to do it from an angle now. It's basically the same thing. I forgot how to do this really fluidly. They'll have my money. Guys, listen, you gotta get the Switch 2. It's gonna have Scooby Doo Night of 100 Frights HD remake on it. Officially licensed by Nintendo. Exclusively on Nintendo. Could you imagine? A Nintendo exclusive Scooby game? That never happened. That would never happen. Alright, dude, why would you even think to do that? Oh, alright, let's get back into it. Come on, let's speed run. For goodness sakes. Let's speed run, Scooby. Remember where we are. Remember what we're doing here, bro. Did you forget? Come on. Dude, that's awesome. Dude, Wii Phone? If they bring out the Wii Phone, I might bust a nut, bro. That's how excited I'd be. I would be so happy if the Wii Phone existed. That's basically the Switch, but just improved, you know? The Wii Phone is what I mean would be improved, not the Switch. The Wii Phone would just dominate the entire time. It's not the same. I need an officially licensed phone from Nintendo. I mean, they're putting so many apps on stuff now. Like, it makes sense if they ever made a phone. Dude, Wii Phone, the PS4, the iMac or whatever it was called. That video is a classic. Classic. Alright, my fade skip wasn't even that good. My fade skip was not that good. Yeah, it was kind of like poopy. Kind of poopy. Poopy, poopy buttholes. Poopy, poopy buttholes. Alright, I think the rats will be pretty well here. Yup! Nice. Telling you touchscreen controls. Touchscreen controls for Brawl is wild. Dude, ugh. Jesus. Imagine playing this game with motion controls. I basically did that. Well, not really. I guess not with the dance pad, but... I really just want to play video games with my feet, guys. Not that I'm into feet, or... That'd be weird. Alright, I feel like decently warmed up, but not like 100%, which kind of makes sense, but I'm hoping that I can start getting some paces. It's always the runs you least expect that PB, so... Nice. That was really lucky. Nice. There we go. Slow and steady wins the race. All right. So I have actually thought about doing Unmasked Dance Pad. I really don't know if I could. It would be really hard. That would honestly be harder than Frights by a long shot. Like, every boss fight would be horrible. At least in this game, you can skip the boss fights, and honestly, like, I don't really think Green Ghost or Black Knight would really be that bad, because you're just kind of waiting to press a button. But all the other boss fights are so technical, like, you have to be at a certain place at a certain time to do a certain thing, and it's horrible. Unironically, even though most people don't like the caveman boss fight in that game, I think that would honestly be the easiest boss fight of that challenge. Because he bumps into you. All you need to do is make sure you just don't get hit by something. He'll literally come to you. That's huge. That's awesome. But like, and maybe Pterodactyl wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but like, it would be pretty bad. I don't know if I would dare do Dancepad Unmasked. If I do Dancepad Unmasked, that's how you know. Shut up, Wolfman. You literally shut up. I'm not even gonna bother talking to that plebeian ever again. But I want to speedrun Unmasked more, but I don't know if I'd ever do Dancepad. It would be a lot of work, and I would have to put in like a lot more practice than I did with Frights. Wow, we're in the green. That's actually kind of surprising. But I don't know. Frights with a mouse. I was just talking about that with Mortal. Fuck. Ugh, some time lost. We gotta love it. We were talking... Dude, why did we just lose so much time on this trick? Ugh. I made like every mistake you could on that trick. This is barely not even worth continuing. but I'll continue it. If I can get some smaller time saves and get to the end game, like, it could PB. Usually that's my mistake in Skull 4, is landing down at the bottom. But I don't know. Also, the other thing about, like, dancepad for Unmasked is that, like, at least in this game, like, somebody else went through the hassle of doing it, so I already knew some things to expect, but, like, I would be the pioneer for that game. Like, I'd have no idea what random things would, be challenging or whatever. Like, the dancepad video, like, or the run, rather, I was pretty confident I could probably at least do that, like, in a day. Like, I wouldn't have to, like, start over so many times or anything like that, but, like, Unmasked might actually take me days to do. Honestly, I would rather do Mystery Mayhem with a dancepad. Wait, no. Do I dare say that? The only thing that is coming to mind that would be the worst possible experience of my entire life, practically, would be the fucking motorcycle level in the swamp. That is probably one of the worst levels in any Scooby game. And I'm not even joking. That level is so stupid. It's just, like, so poorly designed. It's not even, like, a skill issue thing. And it's not like it go... Oh, wait, hold on. Alright, have a good, nice grip with the controller. Okay. It's literally, like, just horrible game design. Like, it's just such bad game design. It's not like it had the intent of you, like, retrying a bunch of times. And I... God. Whatever. I'll do a no reset just because I need to, like, play something else, but... My favorite boss fight in this game is probably... Black Knight or Mastermind. Green Ghost and Redbeard are kind of like whatever. Dude. I thought I understood that so well. I don't know what I'm doing differently right now. I did it the opposite way I usually would, which is just kind of strange. Whatever. Pac Man World 2? You know, there's a runner for this game. He hasn't ran in a really long time, though. But his name is Headhunter, and he was playing that game, I think. He was, like, speedrunning it. I've played the Namco Museum Remix game, and it has, like, that cool Pac Man, like, level kind of... I don't know. Hey, just shut up. Fuck you. Get a 14 and then we'll talk. But, what was I gonna say? That seemed very mean. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I forgot what that Pac Man game was called, though, in the Namco Museum thing. That was cool. I like that. I think I've looked up speedruns for it, and they just seemed like whatever. I'm hoping to at least get some golds. Ooh, I'm surprised that worked. I think I've gotten the gold I want in this level, though. Ugh, damn it. I don't know if a mod's here. don't even know when I'd have time to ban that guy. They get real creative, these bots now. It's like bypass Twitch's like thing. It's kind of fucked up. I wonder how many people actually fall for that kind of scam thing. Unfortunately, probably too many people. That's really weird. Oh, dude. Get all the weird... Okay, okay. Okay. Alright. I was about to say, get out all the weird shit right now. But I guess, never mind. Cool. That's just what I wanted. Now I have the frickin' thing. Okay, here. Let me get rid of this guy. What? Why can't I ban this guy? What the fuck? Oh, do I just... What the hell? Oh, here we go. No. What? Why can't I do it? It won't let me ban this guy. What? Hello? Bro is stronger than Twitch moderation? I guess I can't do it through my usual app, so I guess I'll have to literally go to Twitch. Let me go. Alright, here we go. Sorry. Ban this guy. Ban him to the Shadow Realm, bro. Holy crap. I don't know why that was happening. I was like, hello? There was no prompt or anything, so... Can I do, I think I could do Fade Skip from the Warp Gate. We'll see. Okay. Pac Man World 2 is literally peaked. Oh, it is peak. I've seen Headhunter run it, so I don't know. You can set your mouse cursor to be controller input on Dolphin. I'm sure it wouldn't even really be that hard. Like, are you saying use keyboard and mouse or using just a mouse? I honestly think that would be easier than dancepad. Honestly, anything that it does not involve you... Be gone, demon. That was the demon, dude. That was the demon cursing my runs. We're so back. We're so back now. ROLLY? Sorry, I had to do that at least. Oh, just a mouse? I still feel like that wouldn't be that bad. Yeah, I still think I could do it. Now, if I had to use like an actual real living mouse, then that would be impossible. I couldn't do it. Or, wait, that's actually a way better idea. I ratatouille this game. I have a mouse play through my body. Speedrunning it. I have to teach a mouse... If you could give a mouse a cookie, no. If you could teach a mouse to speedrun. What is the insanity you're hearing? I don't know, man. I'm just saying words. With the Super Nintendo mouse? I kind of want that. I unironically have, like, I have a Super Nintendo that was, like, a hand-me-down, and I really want to, like, play more on that. I got a rattly inside of it, though, so I should probably, like... And the display's kind of weird. They should probably, like, fix it. Point Crow did that with a goldfish. It's like Michael Reeves when he had the goldfish do his stock portfolio or whatever. Just keep going. I'm really annoyed, man. I really thought I was gonna kill it this stream, and I guess I'm getting humbled. Like, yesterday, I was playing, and I was like, dude, I feel so smooth. Like, tomorrow's gonna be goated. And it wasn't. It's not goated, man. It's not goated. For some reason, Creepy Early has been fucking with me. Like, I was getting that clip really well. Dude, it's always something, man. It's always something. Always something. Okay, we still split. I pressed the spacebar really weird. It's all about how you land on it. You have to land on it, like, kind of downward. It's kind of even... It's sort of hard to explain. That's why I'm glad that I want to, like, run more with, like, controller inputs and stuff, because I feel like it would help a lot of people learn things. Because there's so many times where we do tricks in this game, and I honestly don't even remember what I exactly do. It's just my body kind of takes over, and I can just do it. Okay, cool. Yeah, fuck off, game. Jesus Christ. Ugh. I'm making some really dumb mistakes, man. It's kind of unfortunate. That was just a little too low. I mean, I still got, like, what, like 2 hours left or something? We still got some time to make things happen. But... Dude, oh my god. It looks like he's so far away from the snack, it's ridiculous. +5, dude. It's horrible. It'll be worth it, though, once I get the run I want. What should be... I mean, my goal right now is to just get a run past Creepy Early at this point. That just seems to be the kind of goal I'm aiming for. I hope so. This trick has kind of been elusive today. Nice. That was a little slow, but it was a bit safer. Very nice. Okay. That was really far to the left. I'm really surprised that that actually landed on that ledge. Usually you want to aim a little further to the right, but it wasn't slow. So I think I should still be able to make the cycles I want over here as long as I keep her going. Nice. Yeah, that cave-in was really far out of the way. Alright, cool. Just wait a second here before we move for the fish. Nice. Get those two snacks. And we're just on the usual boulder cycle. Alright, and we're in Skull 1, so wait for his head. That was really sketchy. Let's not try and do that again. That's a nice time save there from last run. It's kind of come in handy a little bit. Alright. We got the pause storage on top of the hill. Yeah, you can actually, if you're quick enough, you can do that. I'm hoping to make a any % creepy early tutorial, and I will probably mention that. I'll probably mention more like niche time saves in that tutorial as well. So. I don't know if I should post that to my main channel or my second channel, though. I don't know if people would really be that interested, considering my last speedrun video kind of flopped, even though, although it wasn't directly Scooby related, so maybe that's why, but. Alright, get a nice grip of the controller. Nice. Alright. Alright, let your body do the work. Don't even think about it. Do what you've been practicing this week. Did the high loose strap there. Alright, not a perfect creepy early, but good enough. Lost a little bit of time there to the weird clip, but... I think I should just start doing Hyley's method. It's definitely more consistent, I guess, than whatever I was doing. Which is so strange. I really thought I had that consistent, but I guess I didn't. So... Alright, let's not have any mishaps with the hooks and really think about what we're doing here. Alright, I missed 2 snacks. It's not the worst thing in the world. We'll just need to be careful about our snack collection coming up here. I don't remember how many snacks I've lost up to this point, so I'll need to keep that in mind. Alright, don't forget to delay your jump. That was still kind of scary, but I'm fine with that as long as it works. Oh, I really wanted that snack behind the sea creature, but it's kind of difficult to get it. That was just such an awkward position. Darn. This is really not a great situation to be in. I'm really relying on all my time saved from the end of the game, which means that a PB is much less likely. But I think as long as I just kind of stay cool and collected, this has a pretty good chance of PBing. But I still have this pause storage up here. Okay, and don't run into the witch up here. You've been doing that a lot today. Cool. Ah, I really wanted that frame perfect. Okay. I got those frame perfects in my PB, which means I lost time there. Dude. That is criminal. I literally need to get some gold splits, man. I also did not check my, thing. That sucks. I need 820 by the end of the room. I will assume that's all I need. Oh, I probably... Ugh. I only need to get 1, but I lost some more time there because of the fucking stones. I don't think this can PB, but I might as well try and get the gold split. Alright, please be nice. That was so bad. What? Wow. I barely lost any time. That's how bad my RBS is. Dude, I can't catch a break. Why? I've been practicing this like I practiced this so much on Wednesday and Friday. And for some reason, when the timer is just on, dude, oh my God. When the timer is on, it's just bad. Oh, why couldn't you do that earlier? I honestly, maybe it was a good thing that didn't PB. Let's have a different perspective on it, you know? That was a really horrible time up to that point. I've been like easily 4 seconds faster. I just had a lot of like small things happen that accumulated to way bigger time save. Like, I deserve a better run than that. Okay. You know what's even crazier is the thing that I mess up, there's multiple reasons why I could be messing it up, and I don't really know why. Like, I don't know if it's a height thing, maybe it's the way that I turn. It's rough, I don't know. I've looked at it closely, I've looked at my VOD, and I don't... Maybe it is the turning. I don't know. But... it's really annoying. I forgot I got both of those frame perfects in my run. So I have instant time loss in that too if I miss some. I'm really running against some really shitty... Man, if I just got RBS and GGS, like, in my PB probably would have just been insanely goated. It might have been a 2x. I really don't know. Maybe that's being overconfident, but... We're getting good paces. We're getting good stuff, but... Oh. Back to this. Hopefully, it won't take too long to get back to a pace like that, but... I don't know. We're only like halfway through the stream, so we still got some time to make some more runs happen. So I guess the goal now is to just like get on a better pace up to RBS. That's kind of the new goal right now. I'm trying to think what really shreked my pace up to that point though. Like, how did I fall so far behind so quickly? It was something in Skull Cliff, I just don't remember what. I don't think I messed up. I think it was probably before that. It might have been like... It was probably just shock or something. I don't remember. I love when you get into the flow state, man. I wish... everybody wishes they could just always stay in the flow state, but... It's just the other half of your brain just, like, zoned in and working. It's the best part of speedrunning is when you're just zoned in like that. Alright. Back in the groove. But yeah, I've thought about posting, like, more Scooby speedrun content on the channel that isn't, like, a challenge thing. Like, I've been really into speedrun commentaries lately, and I kind of want to post one just to see how it would do, but I'm kind of afraid to post. I'm always afraid to post anything on my channel. Like, I was hesitant to start doing these streams on my YouTube channel. I feel like every YouTuber is just sort of superstitious about YouTube, you know? I'm very glad that people have been enjoying these streams, though. I would not continue to do it if people didn't show up, so... It's pretty nice. I'd probably just speedrun in my own time. If I were to do a commentary run of this game, I would... Well, I want to task this game. So I would want to do a commentary about the AMT task, because that would just look crazy. So many tricks that could be utilized that aren't RTA. Yeah, that's the momentum we're looking for, Groink. It's like you want to fall on it, and right when you land on the preserver, you hold up, upright. There we go. Alright, well that put me behind. Yeah, I really want to do one. I think it'd be fun. I'd have to learn how to task, though, which I don't really know how to do. I know Harsh knows how to do it, so I might ask him. And I think Cubo was tassing first price, which is kind of sick. I think I saw that in the Discord yesterday. I think I would just have to get a special version of Dolphin or something, and I could start tassing. Okay, not too bad. It just isn't for you. Fair. Yeah, I have no idea if it's for me either, but I'd at least, like, try. Darn, I was a little too far away. I need to jump further into the platform. Whoa, emergency alert. Thunderstorm warning. Okay, this run's dead. What the fuck? I just got a National Weather Service alert. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect in this area until 7:45 for... Is it raining right now? Hold on. Am I in like a hurricane? Wow. It is kind of windy. Here. Oh, my mom texted me. Okay. Well, whatever. Well, maybe I should start local recording, because if my stream cuts out and I'm in the middle of a run, then that means my run would instantly be gone. So. Let me do that. Okay. It's alright, if the stream just starts looking like dog doo-doo, then I'm sorry. I was not expecting to get a national, like an emergency alert on my phone. I remember back in high school when, it was like the first presidential warning, alert test happened, and the whole school just went, boing, like all the phones went off. It was kind of cool, actually. It was a fun day to spice up the school day. That was unexpected, though. Now I feel like I'm like the apocalypse is about to happen. It's been raining a lot where I live the past few days. That's actually been this whole weekend, but I actually really like rainy days. My favorite days as a kid when I played City Folk, and I'd be like in my living room and it'd be like super rainy outside, but I'd just be like fishing in City Folk. Those were the days. You making that money. I didn't know anything about the stock market, so I was never up early enough to take advantage of the stocks in that game anyway. Playing Brawl with a mouse is just devious, bro. That is devious. All right. Brr. Man, this really, I just have so much working against me than I thought I did this PB. It's kind of unfortunate. I really want to move on to another category, but I know it would probably be best for me to try and get a better run. Because I'm so warmed up to the category now. It's a weird... I'm in a weird spot. Wow. Wait, that's crazy! I was that fast? That's a really rare thing! I was so fast the rat was in the way! Oh, why'd you have to go do that? That's the other thing too, is that the shorter the category, the more mistakes matter. At least in a longer category, like, you got more to work with, but then at the same time you have to play really well for a really long time, so. Pros and cons. Alright, this cycle's looking pretty good. Oh, dude, I was just barely too late. I got a little greedy there. Tried to blind run warpless the other day. Immediately warped out a hill. Dude, that's hey, if that makes you feel bad, dude, I did a heptathon where the first run I did was warpless and I warped. So that entire heptathon I did, and I didn't even know it, it was an invalid hepta. So I literally spent 6 or 7 hours of my life doing a run that would never get accepted. And it really sucks. And one day I'll probably do a hepta, because that is so old that it was probably when I had like a 25 in this game, in any percent. Maybe more. Big Man Blastoise. What's up, Connor? Somebody in chat enlighten me. I need some like fun fact or like fun thing. I'm out here in Doo-pression right now. Scooby Doo-pression. Please. I'm begging. Alright, what's up, Don? Go. Apparently, there are some things that are actually faster on PS2. I don't remember what they are, but there are some things. Every version of this game has pros and cons, but like some versions of this game have way more pros. Like GameCube. I'm just gonna keep going. Honestly, no, I'm not gonna keep going. I changed my mind almost immediately. I've been really bad about doing that this stream. Yeah. That makes sense. Also, just like the cutscenes are way better in that game because they're real-time cutscenes. Have to have a CE would be cool. I think Mortal's done it. I don't know if he's done it for every category. Actually, I know that he's done it because he actually he did a whole hepta on the Xbox version and did like creepy early in most categories. And he did it all on Xbox because he didn't feel like switching between consoles. So, I'm pretty sure Mortal's done it. Yeah. Oh, you got an upscale? That's awesome. That was horrible.
I need some help in here.
I still can't believe my fucking controller cam glitched out earlier. That was funny. Classic Mortal move. Mortal killed a lot of meme categories with Creepy Early. Which can honestly maybe be revived now that, like, Creepy Early is available on all versions of the game, but... Like, I remember a lot of people were not happy with him, like, getting these insane world records with Creepy Early in all these categories, because, then it was like, well, now the meme categories aren't worth going for a lot of people. Because a lot of times, like, you know, the other categories were so optimized, and if you wanted to get, like, a really nice, like, world record or something, you'd go to the meme categories, but... I don't know. That's just a part of, like... That's just a part about a game getting more optimized. It always gets harder to get world records. And you just gotta accept that, man. I never really cared. I mean, I could do creepy early, so that probably helps, but I don't know. It's meme categories, you know. Are you Shaggy Storage? Oh, I didn't know that. I forget if No, I think Shaggy Storage only works on GameCube. I don't think it works on PS2. I know it doesn't on Xbox. Alright, there we go. Okay, does work on PS2. That's cool. Hedge key early is only cringe on Xbox. Got it. At least Shaggy Storage gives us that. It gives us hedge key early much more. Much better. Oh, my B input dropped, dude. Or like I pressed it too early or something. I guess I still made that part of the cycle, but it still kind of sucks. All right. That was super strange, but whatever. Oh, what? He went the other way. That was weird. And I quit the game. My hands are getting sweaty, so it slipped off. Ugh, wow, it is really dark out, actually. It's really dark. The clouds are a storming. I haven't heard thunder or lightning yet, but... Alright, let's try this again. Whoever is a sore sucker to do mine went out of bounds. They'll be heralded as a god in the community, but in any other capacity, they're a loser. Truly crazy. I don't think I've ever done that RTA. I think I've only done it with save states and stuff. That out of bounds ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Oh, my fate skip. That is no bueno. I need fate skip at this point. Alright, this is the run. Alright, this is the run. We're not goofing around anymore. We're all warmed up. Let's go. I don't think anyone's done an RTA. I wasn't sure if Mortal has, but I doubt he has. This is the run. This is going to be a 1432. Boom. Look at that chandelier jump. That means we're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking!